Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards to predict the month of January for you, January 2017, for you coming from Gemini. So let me give this a quick shuffle. The first card that I'm going to pick will be to do with your romance, marriage, and family areas. So let's see what's happening first to your romance area. Now, it's a card that's facing me. And so it means that you don't have full control over circumstances in areas of romance in the month of January. Now I'm going to divide the card into two. So I'm going to talk of the first half of January for you regarding romance. It says that romance is in abundance, but the possibility of being happy with it is not shown. So you will tend to be in the first half of the month looking aggressively for romance, making changes, looking for different people to have romance with. So that shows a tendency where you haven't connected well in the first 15 days. So you might as well, for the first 15 days, have a short-term approach to romance and don't expect immediately for the first 15, 17 days to find a good harmony in a long-term sense. Okay? Now, regarding your marriage, it says that, let me stick to romance and talk to you about the second half of the month. Now, regarding the romance in the second half of the month is better. It shows that you can narrow down the field and that you are going to find your ability in the second half of the month that there's more harmony and more long-termness that you are able to then be with your romance partner for longer. So the romance tends to build up with a slow start, and then the second half of the month it improves for you. Now regarding marriage, the first half of the month can have good relationships, but there is something causing opposition, and the sign of Mercury points towards either arguments can spoil the first half of the month in marriage, or financial issues can be the reason why some difficulties in the first half of the marriage are shown in your marriage areas. The second half of the card is better. It shows the ability to share good news, and you and your marriage partner will be able to both agree to take any responsibility equally. So that brings some happiness in the second half of the month, which comes quicker for you than in the first half of the month. So the whole month can produce some good harmony for you in marriage. Try to be sharing. Don't try to put the issue of responsibility on your partner alone. And that's where the second half of the month can improve your marriage circumstances. In general family areas, I don't see big concerns. I see some delays of finding how to keep family members happy. But overall, look towards the second half of the month as being happier in the family, in the marriage area. Now, the second card I pull for you is going to be for your career, business, or finance areas. It's facing me as well, so you don't have full control. So I'm going to divide the card into two and talk about your career first. So in the first half of the month, your career areas have opposition. They have the inability to do as you want. They show that struggle is seen towards getting where you want in your career. So I would urge you to be patient. It's not a bad card where you can lose your job, but it's a card that shows obstacles are in the way of progress in your career area. So be patient. The second half of the card is better. It shows stability coming in. And the second half of the card shows that progress, advancement, more money is very possible for you in the second half of the month in your area of career. Now let's talk of business. The first half of the month shows that in areas of business, the money part of it is quite far away from you. So you are not going to get quick returns or early dividends in the first 15 days of the month as far as business is concerned. But the second half of the card shows progress. So you are able to meet your responsibilities in business in the second half of January 2017 for you in Gemini. And so the second half shows that the possibility of holding the money itself is there. So you're going to get money in your hands in the second half of January. So your business seems to improve during the second half of January. Regarding general finances, well, the money position is there for you. It's only a question of waiting until the second half of the month when you will be able to receive the payments or receive a good contract in business or receive support in some way where you can fulfill your business contracts. The third card I'm going to pull for you is got to do with your health. Now, it is the card of stress. The card of stress, where you have many responsibilities and therefore mental stress, physical stress, and sometimes emotional stress can also make you a person who becomes very nervous and full of tension. And so my worry for you would be this, that your heart may have pressure on it, that your liver may also have some pressure on it. Now, regarding the heart, it could be financial pressure. Regarding the liver, it could be also pressure of some kind, or perhaps indulging in alcohol because you are frustrated in some parts of the month. These two areas are coming out. The sign of Mercury is seen twice, and so my mind goes to the spine or backaches. So three things, the heart, liver, and the spine or backaches, are showing as concern in the month of January for you. If you do get any symptoms, just go and have yourself checked up quickly. And this is what I have to advise you using Kabbalistic Tarot cards for you in Gemini for the month of January 2017. In the meantime, if you have questions, go to Facebook and follow me, and we can communicate through Facebook. Thank you and goodbye.